Hi guys, good day and welcome back to my channel. My name is Goldie. So this is just a quick tutorial on how to draft this beautiful dress on my thumbnail. So without more talk and delay, let's just get started. So the first thing to do is to get your hip, your waist location, 16 inches for my waist location. Then for my hip I use 24. You can go down by 8 inches from your waist location. That's to get your hip location. So the next thing is to take your waist circumference, then your hip circumference. My waist is 8 inches, I use 7 inches. My hip is 11, I use 10. Then on the hemming line I use 9 inches. Why I deducted is because my fabric is stretchy. I didn't add any allowance because my fabric is stretchy. My neck width is 3 inches. My neck depth for the front is 3 inches. Back is 1 inch. So once you have it, draft your armhole curve and everything, just cut it out. This is just the basic bodice for the illustration of the dress. This is not the dress, the exact style. So just use your normal basic bodice that you have at home if you have it already, or you can just draft it. So that's why I didn't really go into details on how to draft this, but it's just your normal way of drafting your straight gown. It doesn't have any half length. So once you have it like this, the next thing now is to place it on another fresh pattern paper to cut your back, or you can place it directly on your fabric, but I will advise you to just place it on your pattern paper due to so that you'll be able to remove the any folding at the back, that is the bulge. So I'll extend my waist and my hip, then I'll cut everything. I remove 1 inch for my zipper allowance. I used 1 inch because this is like a ready to wear dress, so I don't need to bring out much fabric, and it stretches also. So I'll measure to make sure that I have 1 inch. Once I have it, I'll start cutting it out. So the length of my gown that I used is 38, but I had to like shorten it again. I ended up with 36.5 because it was too long. The 38 was too long, so I had to like shorten it again. So I'll cut the back neckline, then notch my zipper allowance. That is basically what you need to do here. So this is the pattern. I will extend this my waistline so that I will be able to connect it on a straight line. So I'll just connect my waistline because I'm going to be making use of it. That's why I'm extending it. So once you have it like this, once you have it, we are going to be removing the we are going to be deducting 1 inch so that the back will not come out. Like after inserting your zip, you see that some part is folding and all that. So just to avoid that, on that line I'll go up by 1 inch, then I'll slant it slantly, just like the way you do your back if you're cutting your half length top. But here we are not needing any half length. So once you connect it like that, you are going to fold in that 1 inch. You are going to fold it slantly, just like the way you've drafted it already. So you fold it slantly, then use your pin to hold it. This thread doesn't have a half length, so once you fold it in, it will hold. Then you use your pin to hold it. But once you fold it in, you will notice that the down part will be short. Like when you place the front on the back, you notice that the down part will be shorter. So for you to replace that, you get another pattern paper and replace that 1 inch, and also connect it slantly to the part that is going to the hip part, to the side seam part. So I will place my paper, measure down 1 inch and connect it slantly, just to remove that 1 inch that I folded in, just to replace that 1 inch that I folded in. So once you have it like this, this is it. You cut it. Our back is ready. Here the back is ready. I'll place it aside to work on the front, for us to work on the actual style. So this is the front. You don't need to open it up. You need to, if you like, you can cut it on fold. So on the hip line, I went down by 2 inches. That is the hip line. That is where I want my cuff to start from. So on this center line, I went out by 3 inches, but this, it doesn't actually have any measurement. You just have to do your free hand, then you connect it just the way you see me connecting. I measured it, it was 3.5 inches. You can make that place 4 inches or 5 inches if you don't want it to come out tiny. So once you have it, you place the back and the front. Remember to remove the zipper allowance if you are placing it for the back. Then you place it equally, make sure that the side seam is equal, then you cut it out. So that is our style is coming out already. So that is the front, and here that is the back, and here is the front. So this is our style. Once you place it again, this is how it will look. So if you don't want it to come out this tiny, instead of using 3 inches, you can make it maybe 5 inches. You can, from the center line, you can go out by 4 inches to 5 inches, depends on how you want it. So I use 3 inches. So the next thing now is to cut the flare parts, the side fringe. Yeah, it's side fringe or side ruffle. So I'm going to demonstrate it on a pattern paper, then cut it on my fabric. So on this pattern paper, you get your fabric, you fold it in a bias form, fold it as if you want to cut a single flare. Then there's no exact measurement here. You are not going to cut the radius. You just have to make the down part circle, then the upper part will be this way, the way it is now. So that is how it's going to be. So before attaching the ruffles, you have to join the side. So I've joined both sides. The next thing is to bring the ruffle that you've cut already. You are going to gather it, so notch the midpoint. Please make sure you notch the midpoint. And this, I didn't use any measurement for mine because the net that I used is not that big. So if you are making yours, you just have to make it very, very wide so that you can gather it very well. So this is what I have. I'm just demonstrating how you put it, but I'll go and gather it on my machine, then bring it back and show you how to attach it. So here I'm done attaching one side of the ruffle, and this is how it looks. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks. And this is your notched part, the center part that I notched. So I've run a straight stitch on it. So you're going to gather it. The gather that you're going to gather it depends on the amount of fabric that you have. This depends on the amount of fabric that you have. So I don't have much, I'll just gather it a little. So this is the center part. This is the center part. Once I get to the center part, I'll stop. But I'll just gather it a little because I don't have much fabric. So this one will end here, then this other one you're going to gather it also to end that place. So this is my midpoint. You're going to get this place, the dress, the midpoint. This is the side. We're going to place midpoint, right side facing each other, then you pin it. After pinning it, you're going to be pinning it down. This is the part that you're pinning, is the part that you gathered. So I'm going to pin it to this length. If it's short, you'll be loosening it to get to the length that you want. So you lose it to this end point, and it meets this end point. So I'm going to sew this to this end point. You also pin it. You also do the same thing. If it's short, you're losing it. That's why you gathered it. So the end point, you go to end point. Then if it's short, you're losing it. I'm going to sew this way also. So I'll sew it and show you guys how to fold the down part and how it looks. So I'm gonna get to attach my kind of sleeve. So it's just your normal basic sleeve. I'm using a short sleeve. So I'll do it and show you guys how to fold it. I'm gonna ahead to attach it, and this is the final result. This is how it looks. Note that I use this net for it. So if you're making this, I'll just advise you to use doll chairs or doll face so that it will stand and it will shine very well. This my net is somehow done. So once you start folding it, I'm going to start from the zipper allowance, Then from the main fabric, I'm going to start, then fold it from one side of the zipper allowance, then I'll fold it till I get to the part that I started from. So that is just it. So if you are folding it, it will be taking you around. Just take your time and fold everything. So this is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.